father also talked about etheric organs, etheric bodies.
Yes.
So the body may be well, but on the etheric level, it may not be that healthy. Or the reverse, where on the etheric level, illness can start and then affect the body. So how do we start to heal these etheric organs and bodies and make the body whole, according to your father?
Yeah, let me give the short version here,
Yeah.
because this is very complicated. My father thought, as have the yogi mystics, and that we have several energetic bodies.
Right.
And science has shown that we basically are magnetic beings, and we throw off magnetic waves and energy. And so there was the etheric body, the astral body, and each one of these bodies outside of the physical body has a purpose. Right. There's a story in the book, a fascinating story, that a woman came to my father. Her nephew had liver disease, and the liver had stopped functioning. Mm-hmm. And the doctors basically said, there's nothing we can do for your nephew. He's going to die, because all the tests show the liver's not functioning. Well, 2 weeks later, he's still alive.
Well, your father also sent him some healing.
Yeah, my father was healing him. Yeah. And finally, the woman said, look, if he's going to die and you can't do anything, can I just take him home? So he came back to see my father, and my father was healing him and was sending energy to the liver to heal the liver. But he would measure, my father always measured everything he did, just like you take a blood test to see how much.
He measured the energy levels with
with a ruler and a pendulum.
Right.
And he'd say, at what level is the liver functioning?
Right.
And he kept getting 0. And he thought, something's not right here. This kid is alive. His liver is basically non-functional. Mm-hmm. What's going on here? And then he realized that, I didn't check the etheric body. Right. So there's basically a twin body outside of ourselves. So he checks what is the functioning of the liver in the etheric body, and it was at 100%. Right. And my father said something very interesting in the tape, and he said, the body does not want to die. Right. And so when the physical body, there are times when the physical body is ailing, the etheric body will kick in and take over, almost like a generator when there's no power. But he said a lot of times my father would, you'll hear this in his lessons, he would be talking to someone and say, I'm checking you out, everything's fine. But I see problems in your etheric body, and over time, those will come into your physical body. Right. Let me heal the etheric body
But
first.
how can we heal our own etheric bodies? Is there a way?
Oh, boy. That you'll have to be aware, you'll have to learn to experience your etheric body first and know it's there. But you can talk to the etheric body, and you can address it and ask that in the morning, you can basically ask that all your bodies are in alignment, all 5 or 7 of your bodies are in perfect alignment, that they're all energized, that they have the white light of divine healing around them, and that will start to basically normalize them.
Because the etheric bodies are more malleable by thought, probably, than the physical bodies.
And while it may seem to someone, this is silly, he's just saying words, but the point is, what we don't understand is, if you look at Lipitor or any medicine, yes, it's in a pill, it's in a physical form that we know, but all that is basically energy. That goes in and talks to the energy and the cellular energy in our body and starts making adjustments. And that is thought. That's what it is. Someone in a lab, a scientist thought, let's figure out how to do this. So basically, by talking to the etheric body, you're sending it medicine.
Philip, you've done a great job here. If you want people to leave with one thought about your father and the book, what would you like to share on that level of consciousness from your father or about your father?
I think it's what I said earlier, that my father felt that we are all energetic beings. We all have these abilities, and we do. And it's a question of wanting them, tuning into them, accepting them, and working at them.
Well, he's a beautiful being, and you've done a great job. You're a nice guy yourself. Your father was a real mystic, a real spiritual revolutionary.
Yes, and I'm very proud of him, and I'm very fortunate to have had him as my father.
Yeah, and it's great that this book is out here, because I think more people need to come out and share these miraculous stories, because then we'll know that miracles are possible, and that we're all capable of these high levels of intention and consciousness.
We can definitely get there.
I've been talking to Philip Smith, walkingthroughwalls.thebook.com, right?
Correct.
And I'm Alan Steinfeld, newrealities.com, and email me at newrealities@earthlink.net. Thanks for watching. Thanks.
Thank you.
Anything?
Let's hold up the